Griefers see me rabbin' with shoofons, went and hiding when I drop napalm. Mighty quick over Apon, light up like an A-bomb. Get salty, quit and move on when I burn you like a coupon. If your goal is crazy money, take a stroll with Shady Boss 420. Hello, it's Shady Boss 420, and today I want to talk to you about the death of Red Dead Online. I've been holding my breath, much like many of you, for the last 4 years, hoping that one day this game would live up to its potential. The truth is, I just don't see it being possible anymore. You may know me from videos such as how to make Jim West and how to make Castiel from Supernatural and Red Dead Online. You may know me from my gag reels, or you may not know me at all. But after this video, I am not making any more content for Red Dead Online unless somehow they turn this game around, but I don't see that happening. It's been a long road for those of us who have played Red Dead Online for the last 4 years, and we've always been hopeful that a big update would come out and it would add heists, or it would add properties, something for the long-term players to be excited about. The players who have all the horses they want, and all the upgrades, and all the businesses that they've added. I mean, there is a lot of content in Red Dead Online, don't get me wrong, but over the years, even in the beginning, let's start at the beginning. In the beginning of Red Dead Online, there was no Red Dead Online. Red Dead Redemption 2 came out in 2018, October, and it wasn't until, I believe it was the end of November, when they finally finished the online, and the online was broken. It didn't even work properly. You could barely stay on a server for 5 minutes without disconnecting. Hell, sometimes I would log in and immediately disconnect. And, like, the game was unplayable. And not to mention that, if you could play, there was story missions, and there was some stranger missions, but that was about maybe a year's worth of content if you had some friends to drag it out and make it more entertaining. And after that, we got the Frontiers Pursuits, which was one of the best updates for the, if not the best update for this game. It didn't have the best content, but it had stuff that could keep you busy, and it was something to work towards, leveling up the roles and earning money and gold and just having fun being a bounty hunter, a trader, or a collector. And part of the problem is the collector and how daily challenges used to be so OP, because once they added streaks to daily challenges and they added the collector, you could get all the money and gold you wanted, and you really didn't need to buy gold bars unless you just wanted to. And I think that took away a lot of Rockstar's shareholders' confidence when it came to Red Dead Online, because it already had a smaller player base than GTA Online, and the possibility of even less income due to easier, you didn't even have to glitch, you could just play the game and get it. And I think that is partly why updates started declining. Like, even if you look at, what was it, Moonshiners was after Frontier Pursuits, and it was a third of what Frontier Pursuits was. It was one role. And then after that, we got the Naturalist, which, like, I don't think anybody really wanted the Naturalist. I don't think anybody really does that other than the legendary animal hunts. And the Naturalist was just a shit idea. I don't know who at Rockstar was genius enough to come up with that, but anyways, after that we got, what was it, the the prestigious bounty hunter after that. And I mean, that was not even an update, like, that was garbage. And then finally, we got what was promised to be robberies, and was just really stranger missions and some crap that was not even really as good as stranger missions put together and added to the game in the Blood Money update. And now Rockstar hasn't said shit for a year about updates. And judging how it started and from the downhill slope that I've seen over the years, even though I've held out hope for this game and played this game for almost 4 years, it's not looking good, guys. It's really not looking good. And at one point I did say in multiple points over the years, I've said maybe Rockstar is just holding out for the PS5 and the Xbox One, or no, what is it, Series X. I called it the Xbox 2 in my original post, but yeah, it's the Series X. Anyways, I thought maybe Rockstar was holding out to re-release the game like they did with GTA 5, and then add the big updates and cut off support for the PS4 and the Xbox One. That is still vaguely a possibility for this game, as there has been rumors of a Red Dead Redemption 2 port for PS5 and Xbox Series X, but I don't know how reliable those rumors are, and I really, like I said, I wouldn't hold your breath, guys, because I've been holding my breath for 4 years for this game, and I feel like now I can finally breathe, because I'm letting go of this game. I'm giving up all hope. I don't think there is the slightest chance, even if they were to make a PS5 port, I don't think this game will ever have the kind of heists and, like, I don't think they'll ever expand on the story. Like, I don't think this game will ever come anywhere near to what GTA has gotten over the years. And I'm not trying to say this so that you don't play the game. I'm not trying to say this to sound like the game is crap or anything. The game is a great game. You can have tons of fun in this game, just riding around with your friends, knocking each other off horses and shit. Like, there's tons of things to do in this game besides that too. But if you've played this game long enough, you're probably like me, you have all the gold and money you could want, and all the items and clothing and whatever that you could want, and there's nothing really to buy. There's nothing to strive for. Like, a game like this, you need something to work towards. I mean, you can just explore and stuff, and that's why I'm taking you here right now, is because I didn't notice this meteor crater here when I sped through the story. I didn't notice this until about 2 years into playing online, and this is a pretty cool little thing here. There's lots to explore in Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2, but all I'm saying is don't hold out hope for updates. The lack of communication has only gotten worse over the years, and I have no faith in Rockstar at this point, and you really shouldn't either. There's no reason to hope for this game. Like, just don't waste your time. If you're playing it and you're having fun, that's great, and if you want to try it out and have fun, that's great, but don't think there's a future for this game, because I think you'll be very disappointed if you do, and you may feel like you've wasted a lot of your time playing the game if you were hoping for more updates and heists and all that great stuff. So anyways, this isn't my last video, but this is my last Red Dead Online video. Like I said, unless somehow they pull a rabbit out of their hat, but I doubt it. So this has been Shady Boss 420, and peace out.